My babysitter texted, "There was a break-in. I'm safe, but I don't know about your kids." What do you mean you don't know about them? Why weren't my kids with you? I typed back frantically. I'm sorry I had to take care of myself first. I'm driving now. Good luck, I'm so sorry. I ran out of the conference room and drove home going 90 miles per hour. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely hold the steering wheel. I pulled up our Ring camera app while at a red light. What I saw made me scream. The footage showed my 7-year-old Molly and 5-year-old Carl being dragged out of the house by their hair. They were screaming and crying as someone threw them into a silver sedan. I couldn't see the person's face, but they were wearing all black. I called 911 immediately. My children were kidnapped from my house. I have video. Ma'am, when did this happen? Maybe 20 minutes ago. The babysitter abandoned them. We're dispatching units now. Can you describe the vehicle? Silver sedan, 4 doors. I couldn't see the plates. I called my husband Ivan, who was on a business trip in Dallas. He answered on the first ring. The kids were taken from the house. I screamed. That stupid babysitter left them alone and someone took them. What? What do you mean taken? Kidnapped Ivan. Someone dragged them out by their hair. He started crying immediately, which made me even angrier. I needed him to help not fall apart. I'm getting on the next flight, he sobbed. Just get here. I hung up and sat in my driveway watching police search my house. They kept asking about enemies or custody disputes. We didn't have any. Then I thought about someone who'd want my kids. I called my mother. We hadn't spoken in 3 years after I caught her hitting Molly for spilling juice. She'd abused me my whole childhood, and I wasn't letting her near my kids. Linda? She answered surprised. Is everything okay? Mom, someone took Molly and Carl. Oh my god, that's terrible. I'll come help search right away. You will? Of course. They're my grandchildren. Then I heard it. A voice in the background saying, "Ow." It sounded exactly like Molly when she bumped into something. Mom, who's at your house? Nobody, honey, just me and your father. I heard shuffling and what sounded like a door closing. Mom, I'm coming over. No, honey, you should stay home in case they come back. I hung up and called the detective on my case. Check my mother's house, 4782 Oak Street. I heard my daughter there. Ma'am, we can't just search without. I heard my kid. Please. They sent units to her house. I drove there myself and arrived just as police were knocking. My mom answered, looking confused and concerned. Officers, what's going on? We need to search your house, ma'am. For what? I don't understand. I pushed past everyone and ran inside. Down the hall, I could hear muffled crying. I threw open the guest bedroom door and there were Molly and Carl tied to chairs with tape over their mouths. My babies! I ripped the tape off and untied them. They were sobbing and clinging to me. Grandma said we were staying forever, Molly cried. She said you didn't want us anymore. I looked back at my mother who was being handcuffed. She didn't even look sorry. I was saving them from you, she yelled. You're a terrible mother always working. I set up homeschool materials. I was going to raise them right. You abused me my whole childhood. I was preparing you for the world. These kids are soft. They need discipline. My dad stood there silent like he always did when she hurt me growing up, never protecting anyone, just watching. The detective found the silver sedan in their garage. My mother had been planning this for months. She'd hired Wilma specifically because she knew Wilma was unreliable. She'd paid her to abandon the kids during a fake break-in. Then my mother grabbed them. Wilma got arrested too for child endangerment and conspiracy. My mother got 15 years for kidnapping. My dad got 5 as an accomplice.